and you're watching FunsizedStyle. I'm so excited to bring you guys today's video because I am recreating the makeup look that I was wearing in the Wet n Wild Pac-Man review video, and that look was using that collection. I got such amazing feedback on the look that I was wearing and the eyeshadow and the blush and just all of it, and you guys wanted me to recreate the look for you guys and show you step by step how I created this look. You guys know I don't work with color that often. I never claim to be a makeup artist by any means. I just really enjoy playing with makeup, but I can confidently say that this is one of the easiest shadows to work with color that I've ever worked with, and that's not that many. They blend super effortlessly, and this look is just so pretty. It reminds me of a sunset. Like I said, I don't work with color that often, but this branching out and wearing color once in a while is so fun to me. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I can confidently recommend this collection so much, and I really hope you guys take a look at what's available left of this collection because it is truly amazing. The quality of these products are awesome, and it's one of my favorite colorful looks that I've ever created. I'll have all the products that I used in this tutorial linked down below. So if you'd like to see how I recreated this look, then go ahead and just keep watching. Since I wanted this look to really focus on the Wet n Wild products, especially the eye look, I knew it would be potentially a longer video if I were to do my entire look. So I went ahead and did my core face products first to kind of speed things up for you guys. So I still want to show you guys what products I use in case you're curious, because I pretty much use the same things. I did use a few different products this time, but nothing like, well, really only one product that's different. So I wanted to go ahead and at least show you what products I used in case you were interested and wanted to create this whole entire look the same. I don't really know, but go ahead and mention what products I used, and then we'll get into the product using the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collection product. So to prime my face, I used the NYX First Face Primer Spray. You guys know I love this stuff. I'm almost out of it though, so I'll need to repurchase this soon. And for foundation, I used the It Cosmetics CC Cream, and I'm in the shade Light. I'm actually almost out of this product as well. I'm using up so much of my makeup lately, and I'm actually really proud of myself for that because I've needed to use up some of my makeup, especially with my surgery coming up and I won't be able to wear any makeup. But anyways, that's beside the point. This is really odd, but because I don't know where I put it since I literally just used it, but I'll insert a picture. But for concealer, I used the Morphe Fluid something concealer, and I actually received it in an Ipsy bag a while back, and I've been loving it. It's one of my new favorite concealers. I can't remember if I've featured it in a makeup tutorial yet, so I wanted to be sure to mention that since it's one of my core face products, and I just can't believe that I can't find it since I literally just used it, but whatever. This last core face product before we get into the Wet n Wild products, I used this setting powder. This is Elizabeth Mott Set for Light Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I normally use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless translucent powder, but today my skin was extra oily for some reason, so whenever my skin is extra oily, I feel that this powder just works a little bit better than my Maybelline Fit Me powder, so I pulled out the good stuff for today since my skin was looking a little bit shiny. So that was all the core face products that I used, so now we'll go ahead and get into all the other products to create the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collection makeup look that I was wearing in the review videos. Next we'll go in with this Wet n Wild Pac-Man bronzer. This is the Power Pellets bronzer. Yes. It comes with this sponge. There's really not a lot of product in here, so I imagine this won't last me very long, but I'm also going to go ahead and use this brush that came with the collection. I'm not sure the correct term. I think this is like what this actual brush is called. It just says Wet n Wild on it. It was included in their collection. This is also totally not related, but I found the concealer. So here's what the Morphe concealer looks like. And I'm in the shade C1.55. For the bronzer, I just feel like this is probably my least favorite product in the collection just because I don't love the tone of it. And it's more of a shimmer bronzer, which I'm not a fan of either. but I did use it in the look and you guys liked it. I'm using a totally separate brush that I used to apply the bronzer with to blend it because this product needs a lot of blending to work into the skin to look somewhat natural. I also want to preface again, because I feel like I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a hot minute, that I am not a professional. I just enjoy playing with makeup, so maybe this is bad. I'm not a professional, so this is what you get. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more bronzer to my forehead. I feel like last time I had to add a little bit more to my forehead as well. I just like a nice bronzed look. So here's what my skin looks like with the bronzer on. Not really that different to me, just more shimmery, but you guys seem to like it, so that's why I'm recreating this look. The next product that I'm going to use is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows next. I'm going to need to be spending a bit of money on makeup. I have not bought makeup in so long, but I'm almost out of my signature products. Like, there's just this little stub left of the pencil, and I can't push it up anymore. So, anyways, we're going to fill in my eyebrows next. Now I'm going to set my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear, I think it's just called the Clear Brow Gel. Yes, Clear Brow Gel. The next product that I'm going to use in this tutorial is by Coastal Scents, and this is the Step 1 Eye Primer. We'll be getting into more of the Wet n Wild stuff next, but a lot of that's left is the blush, the highlight, and the eyeshadow and lips. Gotta do the rest of the face first. I don't love this eyeshadow primer. The coverage is good and whatnot, but it has like the weirdest consistency that I've ever had in a eyeshadow primer. It's just very oily. Like, it's super, super oily. I just feel like my face looks so much different when I have my brows put on. Like, it just looks so much better. If you don't feel like doing a full face of makeup, but you want to feel more together, just fill in your brows. Like, that really changes the game. I swear to you. So get comfortable, because this is the longest portion, I think, of the look, and that is eyeshadow. This is kind of, I don't want to say complex, because it's not. They're pigmented. They're really, really pigmented. Just have to pack it on the brush, at least from what I've experienced, and I'm not a makeup professional, nor do I ever claim to be. I'm going to take this yellow. Again, I'm recreating the look that I was wearing in the review video because you guys really liked that. So I'm going to take this yellow and put this all over my lid, and then I'll just kind of walk you through what I'm going to do, and then I'll do it, and we'll kind of go from there, and I'll talk you guys through it. So, and then I'm going to take, I think, I gotta remember what I did now. Yes, I put the yellow on my lid, and then used a lot of the pink in the crease. And then I took a little bit of this brown, more neutral shade, and put that in my inner corner, as well as this orange glitter topper shadow. So you'll see it all come together. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush that was included in the collection, and then I have another brush that I'll be utilizing as well. But the yellow especially is very pigmented, but again, you really have to pack it on the brush. Also ended up using my finger for some of this, like this lid color here, so we might end up doing that. Once it's on, it's like beautiful. It's just getting it there. I think part of it is because last time I used a different eyeshadow primer, and I'm out of that this time. This time around I had to use my Coastal Scents one, and believe it or not, eyeshadow primer can make a bigger difference than you think. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but trust me, we'll get there. And honestly, the best part comes at the end when you top it using a different lid product that I'm going to use. Next, I'm going to use this pink color here, and I'm going to put that in my crease. This is very pigmented, so you'll want to use this a little bit and kind of build it up from there, and this you'll definitely want to use with a brush, obviously. I also really love how this blends. Like, this pink is just so pretty when it blends. I know this looks kind of funky. We're not done blending, so don't worry. Next, we're going to use some of this neutral shade and kind of put that in my inner crease. No, like inner V. I'm not a makeup artist. Next, I'm going to take this orange glitter topper with my finger and just put a little tiny bit in the corner here. This is the part where we go in and kind of clean everything up and add more. I'm going to go back in with the pink because I feel like this side needs a little bit of a refresh with the pink. Then I'll also be going back into the yellow with this brush to make the yellow more vibrant again. I think this look is so fun. Like, how often do you get to wear color like this? Just that little bit, I think, makes a big difference. And then we're going to go back in with the yellow on my lid and make that more vibrant as well. That is all the colors that I utilize from this palette. I use the yellow, the pink, the orange, and this neutral shade. That's actually quite a bit for me in one palette, so I'm getting really good at just blending a lot of different colors. And I just feel like for color, these are so easy to blend because I think that's why a lot of people get nervous to play with colored eyeshadow because they can be really, really difficult to blend. But I have to say, as a non-makeup professional and as somebody that doesn't wear color all the time, this is so easy to blend. I really, really like it. When I originally did this look for the Wet n Wild Pac-Man review video, I felt like my lid needed something, and there's this glitter topper here in this palette, but I had tried that when I was doing the look originally, and it just wasn't enough. My lids needed something more shimmery, but like a better match with the shadows that I had used. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I went through my makeup collection, and I found this palette that I have from Ofra Cosmetics. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I can link it. And here's what it looks like. I love this. So I went ahead and used this color on my lid, and it looks absolutely stunning. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on my lid, and it will look amazing, and it just really makes everything. It's crazy to think that one little shadow or dip of another type of shadow can make such a big difference, but wait till you guys see this. So I just use my finger for this because it's so much easier. That is the completed eye look for this. I absolutely love it. It's very different for me, but this is one of my favorite colorful eyeshadow looks that I've ever done. I just really like it, and I just feel like this palette made it so easy to work with. Next, we'll go ahead and apply mascara. Since this collection doesn't have mascara, I'm going to use my own. I do not like applying mascara on camera. I look awful. We'll go ahead and do that off camera, but I'll show you guys what products I'm using. So I always use a lash primer since my lashes are about as stubby as you can get. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Base. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Next, I'm going to use this blush palette. If you saw my review video, you'll know why this one is broken. If you missed that mishap, you can go ahead and go watch that video. So that's unfortunate because that was my favorite blush, of course, and that was the one that broke, but that's okay. This blush palette is probably my favorite product in this collection. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here in the corner. I love how pigmented that is. I do not understand. Like, this for only, like, I think it's $9.99, $6.99, something like that. The quality, oh my gosh, impeccable. Look how pigmented that is. That looks so amazing. And this is the perfect brush for this blush too. This one's by Coastal Scents, but it's so pretty. I just love this look. Like, This collection, I feel, went so underrated. The quality is just so good. I love it. Next, we're gonna use this. This is the Wet n Wild Pac-Man, obviously, Power Pellets blush lighter. So it's like a blush highlighter, similar to the bronzer in the pellet format. So I'm gonna use this brush by e.l.f. You only need a little bit of this product, especially if you're already wearing the blush. You don't need a lot. It's just like another high. Oh, how has this collection not been talked about more? Like, oh, it's so pretty. I need to have somebody start teaching me how to do IGTV videos because they're really confusing to me, how you edit them and film them, because you have to have a certain ratio. I will look into that because I want to do more looks with this collection. I don't want to keep doing videos, full videos, because other than the core products, like the products in the collection, like my face products are always the same. So I think IGTV videos would be a quicker way to like do different looks with this collection. I know I've said this like so many times, but it's one of my favorite colorful looks I've ever done on my channel. This collection is just so good and so easy to work with. If you want to start branching out into color, this is perfect for you if you're a beginner in that category, because I would still classify myself as a beginner in that category because working with color can be hard, but this collection makes it look so effortless. And that blush, you'll have to get another one of these blush palettes before they sell out, because you know it's good if I need to buy a blush palette. Like. So the last product in this look that I created, this gloss from the collection, this is the Ghost Gloss in the shade Pinky. So this is the lip color that I was wearing in that video. So that's it. This is the completed Wet n Wild Pac-Man look using the collection that I was wearing in the review video. I absolutely love it. It gives me major sunset vibes, and I just think it's such a pretty look. It must be a good collection if it involves color, if it involves blush, and I am still raving about it. All of those things combined must mean that it's very good, because if you guys know me, you know I don't wear blush that often. You know I don't wear color that often, but these products are so easy to work with. So this is the completed look using the products that I reviewed in the Wet n Wild and Pac-Man collection and the look that I was wearing in that video. I will go ahead and show you guys, give you a final overview of how everything turned out. So that is it for this Wet n Wild and Pac-Man collaboration makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, as I mentioned it several times throughout this video, it's one of my favorite colorful looks that I've ever done, and it was just really, really easy, and I hope I at least made it look easy. It really isn't too bad, and like I said, for a beginner working with color, I think this is so great. Again, I'll have all the products linked in the description box below if you're interested in any of the products in this video. Cannot recommend them enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm honestly so excited to just get this edited and uploaded so that you guys can see how this look came together, because I just want to broadcast it all over. I really like it, and I'm really, really proud of how I did, since I'm not a makeup artist by any means. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!